Hey everybody, it's Danny Griffin with another Monday Mojo brought to you by freethinkingtools.com. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. That comes from Henry Ford. So you pull on your first pair of skates when you're only 2 years old. You bang around the ice for years chasing a dream. Some days you're the hero, and others you're the GOAT. But you keep on pushing. So many talented skaters, yet in spite of all the possible tripping points, you keep advancing. Suddenly, you're a professional hockey player. Traveling to cities wide and far, you experience the ups and downs of being a professional athlete. You also get introduced to the business of hockey, negotiating contracts, and having to find yourself a brand new hometown. But once this is settled, you hit the ice in pursuit of the ultimate prize, the Stanley Cup. This story could relate probably to the pursuit of any big dream, such as Sir Edmund Hillary's quest for the peak of Everest, or Roger Bannister's achieving the previously inconceivable sub-4-minute mile. It's also fairly easy in all endeavors to find those who finally broke through, but it still begs the question, how? There are plenty of people who are good enough, but what is the difference for those who get to the summit? Now, I had a unique opportunity recently to talk to a kid who made it through and carried the Stanley Cup. His story was beyond the typical 80-plus grind-a-thon of a season, as he was traded during the course of the year away from what he had known as home. Now, arriving in a foreign locker room, he knew a few, but not many, as he looked for a new rhythm. What he didn't know was this was his time. Today, the kid is known as Chris Kelly, member of the 2011 Boston Bruins Stanley Cup championship team. Now, it was cool enough to chat about the victory, but you know me, I had to know why. What was the difference? As I searched for the tipping point, there was a discussion about team and coaching. And it might seem obvious, but at a level where everybody is good enough, a chemistry of people must come together. As Kelly recounted the story, you could see in his eyes that he had indeed found a family, a place where he finally could be the very best that he was capable of being, along with his teammates. He had found a place where the ice would finally tip in the championship direction. After an incredible battle of attrition, Kelly and the Bruins found themselves in a do-or-die Game 7 in a hostile Vancouver arena. Now, as Kelly recounted the story, you could see the emotion of the moment resurface as perhaps he once again realized that this was no dream. It really had happened, and nobody would ever be able to take it away from him and his hockey family. They had gone to battle together and won. Bonded forever. So what about you? Are you chasing your passion? Are you grinding relentlessly forward? Do you throw yourself onto your Mount Everest and claw yourself towards the summit? Well, sure. Maybe you could explain away that all of this requires a lot of luck or perhaps divine intervention. Hockey fans refer to the hockey gods smiling down. But the fact is that it takes a heavy dose of hard work and the support of a very great team. When you have the love and support of other people, there is no limit. So get out there, look for the right people, and when you find them, accept the help, and most importantly, don't ever quit, because you have absolutely no chance when you're sitting on the bench. This is dedicated to Chris Kelly and the Bruins, who gave this Boston kid a great thrill in 2011. I'm Danny Griffin with another Monday Mojo brought to you by freethinkingtools.com, reminding you to think and thrive. And please, if you enjoy these and like them, share them and pass them along. I'll see you next time.